Good morning, everyone, and very welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure, a risk in the future trading. Please be aware of it. Try to stay on sim as long as needed before you go live in the future market. Some of you, the risk cannot handle or the losses cannot handle in the future market, so please play it safe. All our videos are for educational purposes only, and you're very welcome to follow our trades as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. Before we start covering up what's going on here, we are using a little bit a bigger monitor today. Hopefully, we can handle a lot inside the one monitor to share on a video. And um, then what we have added a little bit more. We have added the micro account here at the bottom on the side here. And then sometimes when I'm busy explaining something, when there is a new signal, sometimes I don't pay attention. So the new signal, there is a sound on the signal. So today we're gonna follow it. I disabled the sound on the Forex, but we will be following the alarm on the new signal. When the new signal comes out, we will follow. For the new ones, I just don't know how our system it is. If you look here, there is a new signal on the first left column here, left upper column, and then we will have a new signal apply here with the sound, and then it gives you the entry price and the target direct. So there is no misunderstanding in that matter. And then we have a target. As an example here, we have a signal is already has plotted a buy to the long direction, and it is the entry was 28.36.25, and then the target was 28.42, which it hit. You know, we have missed. There is a new signal coming out probably on the Forex, but we're not gonna be covering the Forex. So this is how the system work, and we just got a new update on the signal. The automated to trade took on the CL. Also, we will be. I don't know where to put that one, but we will try to um, cover that as well, and keep our eye on the CL. And for the ones that just join us, they don't know how the system works. We will be covering the scalpers. We will be covering the swing trading automated, and we cover a lot of automated trades. But on this market analyzer, you can follow that signal based on one contract. The market analyzer, also the micro account, is based on one contract. It gives you the entry, the target, and how many ticks away from that signal. So it's not the whole day. As an example here, the market analyzer is giving you 130 ticks in total based on one contract, 1 minute. So that's all what is to it. It's not that hard to follow it. And then we give you the trailing stop 1 and trailing stop 2. This is a base on floor and fibs. So not a dummy trailing stop. So everything here, all those numbers, they have to be respected. Normally, we start around 10 o'clock official time, but if I see there is a new signals coming in. We have data coming at 10 o'clock, the consumer at 10 o'clock. So we will see if there is any impact on that, and we will take it from there. Also, I really like to have a feedback because we are using a bigger screen. And if this bigger screen, it is clean, where traders able to see everything on it or not. So I really, to our traders, like to have a feedback if it is clear or not, or we will be switching again to the. Well, we're gonna cut off a little bit from that one here, and we're gonna cut off a little bit from that one, so we can put the C trade here, the CL trade, and this is it is a direct going. It's an excellent screen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate your feedback. And if you notice, guys, there is a sound because of the forex, but we are not taking the forex, and now we start getting a feedback on the screen. Is it clear? Okay, thank you very much. Actually, I use Dell screens in US and in Europe and in my third home, but this is the first time I use a different. Thank you, sir. I'm using a different brand. I've been using the same Dell screen. I have between Europe and the state. I have like maybe I don't know, around 18 screens of Dell. But this is the same. But this one here was a half a price is Samsung, and never used Samsung. No, that's not true. I have in my summer home a Samsung, an old one, but I'm pleased with it, and I got that screen bigger so we can. Hi, do I need? Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm so glad the screen is clear enough for you guys, and we will be start covering. It is the reason I'm using this bigger screen. The other ones, there were not enough to put everything in there, so I can make it bigger. But then is my fire back at us to load more on one screen. But I'm happy the way it is right now, and we will be covering what's going on in the market. Normally, we start around 10 o'clock officially, and I usually, if I see there is a good potential for a new signal before 10 o'clock, I will be doing that as well. For the CL trader, and then in the same time, what we will do, we start doing some analysis on those and where we are going to have a problem. And okay, we have one gentleman say it looks blurry, and one gentleman say it looks at three people saying it is clear crystal, and one guy saying it is blurry. So I don't know. We'll wait on the feedback. Again, looks good. Can you see the number, Lee? Jeff, looking good. Okay, there is only one gentleman said is blurry, so I don't know if it is really blurry. Uh, okay, this is a good, very good potential. So I will wait on the other clients to give us a feedback, and then we will take it from there. Okay. There is a 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock now, it's 9:51. As we said, there is a consumer at 10 o'clock, and there is a news right now, and we're not going to be calling the trades in the news. So, uh, well, I don't know, sir. Vergello. I need to wait on the because I'm a bit early. Okay, we don't need to be. We have to be nice to everyone. Okay, this is a very smart. If you go Vergello, because everybody's saying it is very good. If you need to go at the bottom of your YouTube channel, and there is maybe you're not good with the computers, but on the YouTube channel there is on the right lower corner there is a button, and there you can change the resolution on your screen, and you can take it to 720 or 1080. I don't know what it's broadcasting right now, but you can do that, Virgil. All right. Right now, what we are looking, this is enough of that. We are have an entry on the CL, and it is hit target hit on the CL, and um, and we are right now hitting the target on the CL. And as you see, here is your CL trade. Yes, for Virgilio, sir. The gentleman say is broadcasting on a 720 HD, so you need to higher your resolution on your YouTube. I don't know if you are using a laptop and a Wi-Fi. I will not be surprised, but you can take it up to 720, and probably the default setting is 380 on your YouTube. I don't know. If it's everybody saying it is a clear crystal, then it is a clear crystal. If one person have it blurry, that's mean he has not did the high resolution on a YouTube. Uh, as you see here, folks. Okay, enough of that. Thank you. As you see here, we have hit the target on the CL right to the tick. And now we are causing a pullback. The pullback for the CL trader is a 5904. It is a 5904. And for our, I told you we're going to be putting some signal on the zone. And as you see here, folks, I need to make it bigger, but I told the programmer to make it bigger, so I'm not releasing the new zone today. But we have put include the reversals and signals when to sell, and we give you when to buy. But it is not clear here, as you see. But we have put some signal for you in the zone, and I told the programmer to have the text bigger, so he's gonna do that probably tomorrow, and then we release it. So I'm not gonna release it because I don't like that small. I can read it, but you cannot read it if you are on a YouTube or something. So we're not gonna be messing with it. So, folks, we will be covering the full automated trade. Be messing with it. So, okay, all right. Let me see here the broadcast. If you go, Virgilio, at the lower right corner of your YouTube, there is a like it look like a nut button. You click on it, and it says quality, and then you can go to quality and click at 720. Thank you guys for the support. And let me see. I want to see it how it looked like. I think it looks good, and it looks clear enough for me on that side, and which I'm using a lot of internet at the moment. Uh, well, I mean, I can get the resolution stronger. But if the guys say they're happy with it, they're happy with it. So um, let me. Also, we will be covering some of the swing trading automated on the swing trading automatic. We have a one losing a trade at the start, and then we start taking off on the ES and Nasdaq and Russell and the DAX, all of them on the swing trading. They are okay, and they're doing fine on it, and we can cover some of that later on. But we need to keep our eye on the market so we can um, um, uh, guide those guys, letting them know what's going on in this market. So um, which once it is recorded, I will see the quality. When once I'm done, I will see the quality between Dell and Samsung today, and if it is necessarily, then we go back uh, to um, to Dell, whatever. So um, right now there is a pullback. This is very good on the pullback. Okay, let me see. And we can find a re-entry for you guys on the pullback. There is no big deal. But right now, my main concern, it is 958. And we have as you see here on the chart, on the YM, we have a US consumer. So I'm not going to be doing anything to the market, or I'm not going to go ahead and do any impact for you on this news. I'm gonna leave it as is, and then we once the news is over, then we go back and cover the market. So one of the tricks you can do is, if the market pull back, you can go back on the re-entry signal as you see from the chart, or you can see from the market analyzer as you wish. But this is where now it is 1 minute left for the what is this? The Nasdaq. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So I mean, this is very tight between the buy entry, and it seems like this market a change in direction. We're about to have a direction change, and that's why we came a little bit early. So let's see what exactly, Ben. This one here can hold 3,850, and then I took it down to 2,600. But this one here is a high resolution, is 3,850. Blah blah blah. I'm not anymore in touch with the latest technology with the computers and all this. But I lowered the resolution so we can have. Actually, if on the default, I still can add many things, many chart, but then it's gonna fade out, and I don't want it to fade out. It seems like we are about to change direction here, gentlemen, and we will take it one step at a time. And there we go. We have the CL. The CL, there is a resistance line for the CL traders is 5905, and we will see if that resistance going to hold on the CL. And it seems like a direction, a changing on the Russell. Okay, there is a new signal on the Russell sell order at 1518.09, target 1513.9. But don't forget, this is right now the news, and if you want to take a risk, you are at your own risk. Right now it's 10:01, and we have and now this monkey business for the next 2-3 minutes. I don't know if you want to make a decision on that trade or not. My job is to tell you how is the system working, and we have the Russell have a new signal as you see it on the market analyzer, and is taking that trade. The rest, in my opinion, it is nothing but just a pullback, and this market is fixing on the Russell to go back and give us a long signal. One of the things is the 30-year Treasury bond on your market analyzer to the downside, and we should have this one here take it up, and then 1 inch down. And then if we look at the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones, is this to the long side, if you see on the first column, left upper corner here. So this means the market is in sequence, and it is most likely that signal on the Russell is going to fail. So if you follow that signal, you need to break even immediately with that trade, because it could be it's a high potential losing trade on that one. On the CL is trying to break that resistance line, because this one here, it used to be support, now become a resistance, and now we are watching if you see how it is down to your tick, and if this one here fell, then we have a good potential to go back. But if this market broke that level, so probably we are looking, look how this CL is flirting with that fib line, and it is a critical area if you are on that trade, if you wanted to take that CL or not. But this is a critical point on the CL, and we will see if the CL able to break that resistance line. But there is another one followed by that, so we just wait and see how this CL, because we are also coming in to the 15 915. It is also a good potential for a re-entry short position. There is no long. Again, folks, there is no long on the CL. Those sound here, it is for the new signal, but right now we're not covering the Forex. You can use those signals for Forex stocks, and you can use them for futures, of course. So as you see right now, this the Russell is struggling because of the ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. Um, it is still to the long position. So would the ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones follow? I'm not sure about that. We will see. But this is a very critical area on the Russell, is a 15, 18.9. And right now, as you see here, is a base on one contract. We are down 2 ticks. So whatever we say, the new signal, it is 100% transparent. There is no monkey business with the like what you've been it is a very straightforward. It is on the market analyzer. It is only one contract based on 1 minute, and you can take it and do whatever you want to do with it. Or if you want to jack it up to the 3 minutes, it's up to you. We have people using 3 minutes. We have people using Ranker bars. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. Now we can see on the 30-year on the Russell, it is a struggling point on the Russell, and we will see if we if we that's why when we said it is a high risk on the Russell, that means it is a high risk. So right now, after this pullback, this is nice, because before there is a new signal on the 30-year there is a new signal on the 6E Forex future sell position. As you see here, you follow it, and you sell 120.70 target. It is 2015. Now we are back. You see, after the CL hit the target, that it was nothing left. So this is how accurate that system is. And as you see, when the target hit here on the CL at 59.87, as you see here, it was your target 58.87. The CL hit target 58.87 and then pulled back. That's it. Now, for the ones like to use fully automated, you can use a fully automated, and we do not have a signal on the full automated. They have not taken a trade yet, but they will. And as you see right now, the CL, it is went back to the entry point again, and now is going back to do this monkey business with 5906. So this is uh, one of the things, one of the feedback I'm getting from my traders. They used to take those trades making a $100 and close position. Now they can see the target, and when they can see uh, the trouble on the way to the target, and that it is a privilege. It is that they never were able to do that, because when they were taking those trades, they have no clue where that trade is taking them. So right now they become consistent because they know, like what you see, we are giving you a very studied target entry, and then in between the target and your entry signal, there is those fib lines. They are extremely accurate, and we are proud of. And then they are you will know where is your problem before it happened. I wanted to uh, the one we have covered yesterday. I want to show you here. We are doing the final test before we go ahead and send it out to our trader. This is what we are doing without the this is the third automated ATM strategy is going to be on the release, and we are just doing final adjustment. But on this one here, you don't have to use an ATM. You can use adjusting your trailing stop loss, or extending to your target here. So uh, without using the ATM. So this is the version 17, the one we were talking about. So it's going to be 3 different automated to trade. And what we are doing, we are monitoring this one here, doing a final check before we send it out. And then on this one here, if you want it, take it or move your position, you can move your position. So I'm watching it, and I will be, doing okay. Wow, the market here, it is really changing direction. Get ready. We are about to have a new signal on all of them. Wow. Wow. Jesus. Okay. Okay, guys, we are about to have a new signal. Let's see. We are about to have a new signal on the Nasdaq, and we are about to have a new signal on all of them. Actually, the whole market is changing direction. Jesus, it is just a second ago we had everything running fine, and now we are changing direction. So hold your horse a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Don't let it fool you with the micro account. The micro account, sometimes they are off 1 tick or 2 ticks from the mini ES. So if you are trying to trade the micro account, as you see here, it is the micro account. The entry price is 28.36, where on the mini ES is 28.36.25. The target is 42 on the on the ES, and on the micro it is 41.25. That tells you it is a different calculation. So this is a really critical point, guys, and let's see what will happen here. We are at the edge. This is the forex. The sound is coming from the forex. We're not gonna get involved right now in the forex, but right now on the forex we have 65 pips. So we will be covering the Forex, but we need to keep our eye in here because there is a good change in signal in here. And get ready, guys. We are about to have a new signal on the NASDAQ, please. We are about to have a new signal on the NASDAQ. And the ES sitting, oh man, I hear it when the ES not moving. We like some action, so we need to see that ES. Here is the problem with the ES right now, and you gotta make a decision. This is a problem here. Our trailing stop, they are FIBs. You cannot look at them as a trailing stop. They are FIBs, and then they are actually. We have a lot of good traders. They use the trailing stop 1 and 2 for a re-entry. Before we get advanced with the auto, but those are not automated. The signal it is. Right now we are coming to the projection with the support line on the ES is 28.3475. This is your magic number right now. 28. Put it to 28.35 on your chart. Here's the key for today. 28.35 on the ES. Why? Because right now we are about to have a signal on the NASDAQ. Okay? Even the NASDAQ goes by itself. If this ES not going to break the 28.35, then it's going to cause chops on the ES and on the NASDAQ and OIM. So you need to mark your ES. We need to break the 35. We need the bar to close below the 28.35. That is going to ignite a new signal on the NASDAQ, and that will be genuine to take that trade. And now we are on the last bumper here with the projection on the YM. So we are also going with a new signal on the YM, and we are going on a new signal on the NASDAQ. So we are about to have 3 signal, and there we go. There we go. We have a new signal on the NASDAQ. Sell at 41. Target 1450. Now, this ES has to break that last level, the 28.34, where it says a stop loss. We need to go below that, and that is going to make your NASDAQ fly. And so here's the key, the 35. Keep your eye on the 35 when the ES is above or below the 35. That is going to have direct impact on your NASDAQ. Direct impact, So whoever in that trade, don't keep your eye on the NASDAQ, keep your eye on the ES, and let's see if we are. You see, look at this. Look at this. Now the ES is going back to retest it. So here is your key. Here is your magic number, 28.35. 28.35. We need to break that. Once we break that, that NASDAQ is going to slam with the $300-$400. That's it. And it's the same story if you are a YM trader, or if you are with the micro account, you already got the signal for the sell. And it's coming and it's breaking. And now we are about to, there we go. There we go. We are about to have a short. Okay, there we go. New signal, 28.33 on the ES, and a YM 25.653. Done. Over. And now we are on the right direction. And there we go. Welcome to trading. That's all what we can do for today. Right now, we are on the Russell 480, and we have 680 on the CL. I like that monitor because now I can see all of them in one place. It's making my life easier. It is extremely hard to cover ES, NASDAQ, YM, Russell, CL, market analyzer, automated trade, chat on the Skype, and all that. It isn't extremely hard, and we will see. Now, we, in a way, they just took that ES, they drag him down to the sell position. Now, if it's any pullback, on the ES, the 35, the 35 level, it is your magic number. There we go. Fine. We're done. We're done. We're done. There we go. Welcome. You know, guys, whoever is, if you want to keep us staying here on YouTube, please give us a thumb up on the YouTube. Tell us you like us. Pretend like you like us. There is a thumb up here on the YouTube. You just give us a thumb up if you like us. Even if you don't like us, give us a thumb up. So there we go. So now we are on the right direction. Beautiful. We have a new signal. Where? Okay, no, that's Forex. You know, guys, I'm going to turn off the Forex for now because it's just scaring me. Or should we leave it? Well, let's leave it. We are 72 pips into the profit. Let's leave it. Okay, thank you, sir. It is always a pleasure. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, to our gangsters here, to our bandidas, from our members, who is in and who's out, and who commit suicide and who jump out of a balcony. Come on, give me some feedback to our members. It looked like everybody jumped out. Okay. Anybody home? I need to know the feedback, please. Don't forget to give us like on the YouTube, please. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, sir. Okay, nobody jumped out of the. We do not have any client jumped out of a balcony. That's good. Nobody committed suicide. Okay. Still in. Okay. Virgilio, how much you made? You're flat. How much you made? Come on, give me some numbers. Okay, guys, look at this. The Russell hit the target, right to the target. Look at the Russell, and followed by a reversal. Your reversal, I don't know if you can see that. Your reversal are not a repaint, reversal, and it came in exactly to the same take at the target. The CL came in exactly at your target. This is not a replay. This is live right in front of you. And this is a support line. Those your zone. It is 7,328 right on it. And now if it's any pullback on the ES, is going to be pullback re-entry again on the same magic number, 2835. Okay. Okay, Vergero 20. You know, this guy have an Italian blood in him. And this is, you can see from his picture, this is a life, 2,195. Now I start like you, Virgil. Jesse, you're still in on NASDAQ ES. Okay. Took the NASDAQ. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gerd, how much you got out of it? Jeff, out with a good profit. Okay, thank you. Rigo. All right, everybody. Well, nobody committed suicide. That's good. 300, 1800, 2100. Okay. Okay, nobody jumping out of a balcony, so we are okay. Nobody committed suicide, so life is good. And now we are going back short. And you see, we are good people. Nobody jumped out of a balcony. What else you want? Okay, let's see. That's okay. You know what? Whether you make it 300 or 500, it's just a number, you know. Okay, Mr. Done for today. All right. 1,257 and 60. Good. All right. You know, Gerd, does not matter if you make 300 or 500. It's just a number. The most important here, it is not a trading room. This is the most important here. It is an educational. I want you to do the same thing what we have done here by yourself. I don't want you to pay for a room. 90% of traders have bad experience with a room, and they it cost where you know when you hear this bill means money. Where it is on the forex. Okay, so I don't want to catch the fish for you. This is not the trading room. The same thing I'm doing here, Gerd. I want you to do the same on your monitor. I want you to sit down and sit in the corner. Don't get excited with the bar movement. Let this market come into you, and keep your eye on an ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. You know, you cannot dismiss those. And now there is some kind of hula bullet play in the market. Let me show you, Gerd. The ES to the short position, the Nasdaq into the short position, the YM into the short position, and then the Nasdaq, the 30-year Treasury bond. Now it is flattened out by one. You see, so now it is start losing. When it's still in the sell position, should not go in the same direction as the ES. Two parallel lines should never meet. And this is the 30-year Treasury bond and the ES is two parallel. They should not meet at all. They should work the opposite direction. So this is should never work together, should not be on the same direction. So what you see here on the 30-year Treasury bond, he is on one tick. He is dying on us. So this is where now, because we are on that trade, we need to keep our eye on the 30-year Treasury bond, because once we see that 30-year Treasury bond going to the opposite direction of the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, that means this market is going in sequence, and no matter what you do, you're doing fine. But once the 30-year Treasury bond, also to those guys with a fully automated trade, when you see that, that means you are going to blow your account. It does not matter which auto trade you are using. Let me show you. Okay, we will cover the auto trade later on. I don't want to mess with it right now. I don't feel like want to mess with it. So this is the story right now on that trade is the 30-year Treasury bond. As you see here, the Treasury bond is a +2. That is causing freaking out the Nasdaq ES. And what is going? The ES. The ES is going back to the projection. The magic number is 2835. And this is a really keep your eye on the 30-year Treasury bond. Now we are a +2 ticks to the short side. If this 30-year Treasury bond become 1-0 minus, then we are getting strong direction to the short side for the ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. Now, if we see the 30-year Treasury bond go from 2 ticks profit to 3 ticks profit, that's mean we are getting momentum here on the 30-year Treasury bond. That's mean close your position and run as fast as you can away from the market. So right now, keep your eye again to the same magic number. It is a 28.35, and this is a no for the ES to break that level, because now this ES become a resistance and a projection on the key point for today. It was the 35. So this is the story for today. I'm going for coffee and water, and I'll be right back. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. We have a bunch of, we have very good size of women right now with us, you know. So 5 minutes, guys. Before I go grab my coffee, you see, Greg, now it is 1 and 2. You see, this one here, the 30-year Treasury bond is doing this impact on your YMES and NASDAQ. You got to keep your eye on it. As you see, guys, this is why this market dropped when the 30-year Treasury bond got to 0, and now it start getting. We need this guy to die so we can take it a little bit. So, okay, Jesus, now everything is changing. So it is a struggling, sir. Yes, sir. The 30-year. Yes, sir. 100% right. And it's back to 0. You see, now it's to 0. You're going to see the impact right there. You see that, sir? There we go. You see? You see when it got to -1? You see how accurate it is? So I know you have been following on that. What is it new? Okay. We still have some traders are in the short position. Don't jump. Stay in the trade. We're gonna get you all the way down, and then we are done. Okay, there we go. Yeah, whatever. All right. Where? Okay, a new signal on the forex. The future forex is a buy 21.15, target 21.80 on the euro dollar. Okay, new signal on the gold. That's good because I always miss it when I'm looking at the other ones. Entry price 77.8, target 279.6. So, okay. We have two new signal on the gold on the 6E. And we have, there we go. Come to daddy. A lot of traders, they are on the NASDAQ trader, on the NASDAQ. A new signal on the DAX, sell at 038,007 is your target, is right there. DAX sell order. There we go, guys. Yes, come to daddy. Yes. Okay. Where? Okay, this is the Forex. We're not doing Forex right now. All right. If you notice, the Russell has hit the target. The CL, this is the second time hitting the target. There is nothing left, guys. So be careful. I'll give you the entry, you exit. I cannot follow everything. So now we are going straight to this target, folks, and it is 28, 25, 50 final destination on your ES, your NASDAQ 731475. You're not gonna get me on the pullback. Okay, and then on your YM, it is 597. Russell is finished, and CL is finished. Your target is 58.74. It's finished. We're done here. Okay. There we go. If you are staying on this Russell, there is a good potential for 5084, but it's risky. It's up to you. But it hit the target, and we are. And the CL, this is the second time. It is very important for the CL traders to understand what's going on. On the CL, we have hit before the target, as you see it here. And this is the second time we hit the target. So you got to be careful. It is up to you. It is your call. But my job is to tell you where, if you wanted to exit. But we all grown people, you know what to do. Oh, yeah, Ben. Once we have a sell position, buy position on the 30-year Treasury bond, that there is a good potential for this market to drop much more than that. I don't have the chart for the 30-year Treasury bond. I should have done that. But that's okay. We're doing fine. There is nothing holding the ES, gentlemen. There is nothing holding the ES. We are going straight to the 28.50, and then we're gonna go to 14.75 Nasdaq, and YM 55.97. The Russell just touched the market the target, so we're done. And the CL just hit the target right there, right in front of you. So we're just done with the CL and the Russell. Now we have Mr. ES here and the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones, and it's causing a little pullback. And now, why all this? Is anything in this market? Is no, nothing. Okay, take a breath a little bit. So I'll be quiet for a few, couple minutes. Thank you. Okay, guys, look at this. This the YM, Russell, CL, and we still short on a couple ticks. You can live with or without it on the ES and Nasdaq, but this is an extreme good day, and I hope nobody lost any of my trader lost money or anything like that. I don't want it to a new signal where forex. That's okay. You got 113 on the YM, Russell 181, 330 on the Nasdaq. Gold, yes, we had a gold signal. Okay, now it's heading south. Okay, that's okay, Rigo. That's fine. You know, very good. Be careful, guys. On the Nasdaq, there is a pullback re-entry. You see this magic number here? It says 734020. Everything is plotted on the chart. You don't have to be a brilliant trader. You just follow the chart. And this is a re-entry point on the Nasdaq is 734025. This is a re-entry. Okay. When you are having those indicators, the black box indicators, now your MACD, your ATR, your momentum, everything is telling you it is long. If you're not trading the reversal, now it's giving you wrong signal where everybody now start jumping on the long trade. This is a very retailers pattern that now their MACD and their ATRs and all this black box indicators is just telling them to go long, and now he's jumping long, which it is caused by 75% of the traders, where we are not going long here. It is a pullback re-entry short. So this is the different. Cut it off. Separate the boys from the other guys, because this is where we need to recognize when it is pullback re-entry or it is over. So we don't play between those two lines. We stay and look at this. This market came in right to your line at 338. So we missed by 2 ticks on the Nasdaq, but there is a pullback re-entry is never long in here. Nonetheless, if you want to take a reversal, then there we go. There we go. Thank you very much. So 312 ES and 450 Nasdaq. Thank you, sir. Thank you, JC. Where is my stuff, JC? You promised last year. Okay. Now the CL is going to the same direction again. It's going to try the 57.75, and we will see if it. But this is the destination on that CL. So there is nothing we can do with this one at the moment. Okay, there is a new signal, Ben, on the 30-year Treasury bond. Is a buy order 51.21, target 51.26. This is gonna give us a confirmation that this market is gonna continue to drop to the downside. And guys, this is really privilege that we can come in around 10 o'clock every morning and we are done around 11:30. This is a privilege. This is a beautiful, and then you don't need to look at your charts after 12 o'clock. It is, you can sit down all day long, but if you noticed that we are done from 10 to 12, and wherever you are living, if there is a nice weather in your area, go enjoy life. Don't sit down and get depressed behind the screen. Don't do that. It is, sir. It is, and it's gonna pull back re-entry. It's gonna. Let's see. You see, this is the CL. It hit it twice on the 58.74 target, and now it's a pullback re-entry. Now it is the scalping mood direction. So there is not much we can do right now. If you see, sir, on your chart, You have the re-entry point 7339.25. This is your re-entry point, and now the market is going to react again on that number. So let's keep our eye on it. If we cross on the Nasdaq, okay, I don't know what's going on with the euro dollar today. We're going like a yo-yo with the euro dollar today. I've never seen it taking so many signals. Now we have a sell order 12055 and a target 1995. It's amazing. This is the third signal on the euro dollar in less than 1 hour. This is not normal. I don't know why. So keep your eye on the Nasdaq, the 3925. If this market break above the 3912, okay, that's what happened when you start getting hungry. 7339.25. If we close above that, all bets off on the Nasdaq. So let's watch. You see, look where it is. Your line 7337, and it seems like. You see why I don't like the sound, because it is like it gives you a headache after half an hour. But it is good for when I'm here on YouTube, because I'm busy with looking at charts, and sometimes I don't see the new signals. So okay, it seems like the CL is going to change direction. We're not out of the wood yet. Be careful with the CL. We are not out of the wood. So I don't know, guys, if you see this one here, it says long. Those are the new signals we put for the zone, but I want them to be a little bit bigger, you know. So once the programmer get them a little bit bigger, so we will send it to you. But I wanted to correct this one. I don't care about candle. This is out of date strategy. It is from early 80s, late 80s, early 90s. I know it, I can read it, but it's no longer that it was before the internet, the candle. I don't care for it anymore. Keep it simple, guys. Don't mix your head with the different systems. Keep it what you see on the chart, what you get. After all those years, we want to simplify the chart, and we want to make it. Don't go left and right with it. Just keep it straightforward, and the less headaches. We don't need too much information. We need the proper information in there. That's it. As you see here on the ES, this is my information. I don't care about that candle, whatever that was 20 years ago, and it is way overdue. And if we notice here is 28, 26, and there is a support line in here, and that it's causing the ES to go back and reject. I hope it's not gonna be the case where we are going to be stuck between 28, 26, 25 support line and a resistant 28.31. I hope we're not going to get stuck in there. But if we get stuck in there, that means there is not much in that business. Look at this one. Look at this one here, the CL. It came in exactly to the trailing stop, and now we are coming to the projection, and we are going back to the 58.74. Most of the traders, the older traders we have, they wait on the market to come to the trailing stop 1 and 2 and take manual trade. I have not put an automated to trade for it, but I will. But I don't want to complicate the system for the traders. We still have a lot of traders. They are very basic knowledge, and I don't want to overcome with complication with it. But for those advanced traders, once you go back to the trailing stop 1 and 2, those are fibs. You can re-enter this market without me saying anything to it. And usually the market pull back from the trailing stop 1. Everything, every number on that chart count. Every single drawing on that chart means something. I don't want to fill up my chart with a bunch of junk. I need to have accuracy and less information on the chart, and only what is important for me to take those trades. So right now we have the ES flirting with that number 2820. So if we are breaking that number, then we have a good potential. The final destination is 2823.50. And now it is 10:53, and in 1 hour we are done. We made our bread, and this is it. Well, I'm coming out with a market, Mr. Kobe. I'm coming out with something. I cannot do it because it's going to take me a long time, but I'm coming out with a market analyzer. It's going to be covering a lot of stuff. So it's going to take me a little time to build it, but I will be. But I will be send it with the update, and then we will cover it here. So, okay, gentlemen, from the 9, I don't know what time I started. I think it was, 9:40, 9:45 I started. Right now, the market analyzer, based on one contract, we are up to almost 300 ticks based on one contract. For the micro account, we are up to 146 ticks on those 3 micro account, and it is amazing. So we have a very good potential here. Um, by the way, I'm not sure about tomorrow. I will be live. Uh, I'll try my best, but I'm not sure tomorrow I will be live. I don't know yet. Um, Rigo, where you are, Rigo? Any trades? Jesse. Okay, guys, look at this. We missed to the target on the ES by a couple takes, and there is a pullback, but it's not going to be a new signal right now, Rigo. Wait, it's not going to be a new signal on anything right now. We have the 30-year Treasury bond to the buy direction, and Ben, you can see it is 3. We have the DAX. As I remember, we had a signal on the DAX. Now we are 15 ticks on the DAX. The gold and the 6E, I remember it was the last signal, and it is actually it's not much. It hit the target, 16 ticks on the 6E, and you're flat. Okay, good. Okay, it's going back to hit the target, folks. So there is nothing we can do. We're about to hit. Is anybody still in the trade? Any of our traders is still in the trade? It looked like the CL is about to rocket. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. We are getting new levels on the CL. We are getting the new levels on the CL. And if we are breaking the 58.63, the next one is 58.54. The third one is 58.45. Look at this, baby. Come in right to the target. Look at this. And pull back. Okay. Let's see where we are on the CL. On the ES. Okay, some of the guys don't want a new signal, so we'll provide you, see if we're gonna get a new signal in here. This is the third time the CL has hit the target. And this is, look at this. Guys, you have it on your chart to our traders. Is a pullback re-entry at 38.25 on the NASDAQ. Why not the JC? Why not? Why not to checking up on this guy? Why I'm sitting here 2 hours? And believe me or not, I can use. I have a lot of things to do in my life, but he's saying it is. Um, I mean, of course, the most aggravating for me it is when a guy asking me to come because he don't know how to work with NinjaTrader. That it is, I get sad over that because he should know how to. We help if he don't know how to use NinjaTrader, of course, but when somebody don't even try to see NinjaTrader videos or manual or that, it is sad for me. But for the trader, when he's trading, it is very important for me to make sure that trader we have, he's going in the right track and he knows how to trade by himself. I don't want to sit down and call the trade for him all day long. I want him to call the trade. Okay, we have a gangster here. I'm sorry. Look, this is Virgilio. He made $4,000 today, and this is a doorman, a real life account, and he just got his money back buying the software. Good, my friend. You are an amazing guy. You're a really amazing guy. Thank you, sir. Okay, so guys, I think he's the most guy he made money. He made $4,000 today. And those guys, they bought 6 licenses, him and his colleagues. So, what about Donna? How much he made, Donna? Okay, guys, look at this pullback on the NASDAQ. Look at this. Right there. The market is like telling you a story, guys. It's like telling you a story. What we need to know in advance where this market going. It's not where we need to follow the market. Okay. You make us feel confident. No comment. Okay, we are changing direction. So it looked like Rigo wishes is coming through. There, okay, there we have a competition between Italians and Italians, and they're both Italians actually. Uh, and oh boy, we have another a message. Virgilio is a gangster, and those guys are, with veto. Okay, all right. So they're all Italian guys. So, but those Italians are in England, and Virgilio he is in the States. So I don't know if there's something to do with it. No comment, but okay, new signal, Russell. Okay, yes, sir. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here and bubbling. Okay, thank you. We have a new signal on the Russell. Have you noticed, guys, the Russell is given lately an earlier signal? Have you noticed that? So I don't know if this, but probably we need to keep our eye on that one. Um, the Russell, it is a buy 1508 and target 22.4. Okay, and there is some kind of a mess with this. So, okay, yeah. So put a limited order on 1516. Put a limited order, buy limited order. Don't get involved with it. With the CL, we're not out of the wood. We have a resistance on the CL here. If I can catch it, be careful with the CL. We don't have a new signal right now. We have a resistance line at 58.98. We're not out of the wood. Don't jump into long trade yet. So we are not also ready to go long on the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. So be careful. Wait. Maybe we give you a new signal. But if you want to take the Russell at 1516.1, limited order, be my guest, but I'm not sure this one is going to work on the Russell. I'm not a Russell trader, by the way, guys. I don't know. I used to, but not anymore because back then the volume is very low on it. But I'm not. Where? Okay. I'm not a Russell trader, but I see that Russell is doing very well on an auto trade, and is doing well on the signal here actually. But I don't. I mean, I say what I know. I know CL DAX. I know the most is the DAX, and then I know the CL because I love early in the morning catch a trend on the CL with the DAX European market, and I know my ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. But Russell, I've been looking at it. It's temptation, but I have not really got into it yet. I left it a couple of 3 years ago. And now I'm start looking at it. But for the last 3 years was not interest for me, the Russell, because of the volume on the Russell does not really treat you very well, like in ES or Nasdaq or Dow Jones. So limited order 1516.1 on the Russell, limited order buy, limited order, and now we are about to have a new signals coming on. No, we still have we still a little bit long way far for the Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and ES. We need to confirm those levels before we see the new signals coming up, and those fibs. We need to cross those fibs to confirm what's going on that one here. So just wait. If you notice on the CL, gentlemen, we hit the target 3 times today on the CL, and the market came in 3 times to the trend stop one and got rejected. You know, so I know I have a lot of colleagues trade in the CL. I know them for many years, and they use 10 minutes, 15 minutes to draw in lines, do this, do their homework for 1 hour to trade the CL, and blah 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 blah, and put in a lot of systems and everything to trade the CL. There we go. Here is 1 minute CL, and it is waving all the high time. The new zone is coming out to our members, and uh, if you are a new member, you're getting it 3 months free. And if you have the member subscription for the zone, uh, it is uh, it is coming probably within a day or two. It's coming a new package for our members with the zone. It's not going to be extra money. If you have the full package, it will not be extra money. But it's coming a good ATM in it, and it coming the institutional daily target. Nobody has those numbers. You know, that's why they still work, because not too many people know they exist. And there is some indicator on top of it giving you the high time frame management. So staying combining. I mean, it is nice to combine all those charts together, but the staying combining all those charts it is going to be you can trade right off the 1 minute without making all those preparation, an hour preparation before the market's open, and you want to open the 10 minutes, the 15 minutes, and then you got to take the pivot from here to here, and the resistance, the fibs, the indicators, and all this monkey business. So this is the whole thing is to combine the high time frame in the 1 minute and put them together in a jar and then make a signal out of it. So this is where, okay. Uh, no comment. Yes, I mean, this is exactly, I don't want to interfere with anyone, but try to find, well, if you are partial European and USA, uh, try to develop your own timing. And we explain to you every day how to trade. We explain to you where is your level every day, hoping that you can do that by yourself. And this is the whole purpose for our videos every day, to teach you live how things works with the market. And all our guys and women, they love what they have took their trade to different level, where before they used to take one trade, make $100 and get scared and close it and move using dummy trailing stop and all this. Now they open their eyes to different level of trading, and this is exactly what I want to nail you, to not get excited by every bumper in the market. Not stay relaxed, calm, and if there is no money to be made today, there is no money to be made today. Get it over with. Leave it alone. Okay, we got filled on that number we called for you on a 1516 Russell limited order. We got filled on that, and it seems like this target now, this market is a change in direction. Get ready. We are about to have a new signals on the whole enchilada here. ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. Jesus, Rigo, you should have wished for $1 million or something. When Rigo told me I'm waiting on a new signal, I said, this guy is dreaming. He lives in New Mexico. Probably the weather have impact on him. It turned out he was the smart one, and his hope and his wishes came through. So I never thought we're gonna see a new signal, but we are coming to new signal right now, folks. There we go. New signal. DAX buy at 12054.5. For the ones are follow us on the sim, please. We're not allowed to call trades for you. And the target is 08500. And get ready for a new signal. ES Nasdaq Dow Jones, fast your seatbelt. We are coming to new levels of fibs, and we are about to break those levels, and you are about to have a new signal. So it is the last stop. Now we are struggling, and we are about to break those numbers. So we get ready for the new signals. For the CL, it is a really sad story. The CL tried to come out and it got rejected from those numbers, and now it is sitting on the side. The CL, after we hit the target, three times we hit the target, and there is nothing left on the CL. We hit the target three times in less than 2 hours. So let's look at the ES. Okay, guys, let me show you the real story here in this market. For whoever took the Russell, the one we called, is very fine, but don't chew on it very long, because this is not high risk. Let me tell you what's going on the ES. Now it is this monkey business pulling back forth on the same entry where we entered the market. And if there is a potential to break those area, now it is 11:15. You cannot avoid it. Now, if we want to take the ES, Rigo, when the new signal come out, you got to be careful with it, because we don't want to take it right at the signal, because you have a double resistance line here. And again, this is the same magic number as 2835.25. So my advice to you, we need to cross that thick area in here. And when the new signal come out, we should not be get excited with it. We need to go ahead and put a buy somewhere here around one or two contract, and you can put a buy here at 30. Uh, no, it's 35.25. This is where you need to put your buy limited order. And it goes to the same story on the NASDAQ. Before we get excited with the new signal, or we let the auto trade to take the new signal, we will not, again, we will not take any trade below the 54.50. It has to be above the 54.75, actually. The same story on the YM. It has to be by limited order at 56.71, and that little thing is climbing on $130 right now into that trade. So this is when the new signal coming out on the ES Nasdaq Dow Jones. Uh, we're not gonna get excited. We are gonna put them about. I swear to God, it's not about marketing or anything, but I don't know how anyone can trade without fib lines, really, a good fib lines, or those fib lines. Because if you take away from me those fib lines, I will not invest $1 in this market. So I don't understand anyone can do it. They use thousands of dollars, and they find this one here is less than $1 a day, and they hesitate about it. And we're not trying to promote our system. It's just much more expensive than that. But what I'm trying to say, who cannot afford those lines for less than $1 a day? I mean, and I would not trade without them. And it's not about promotion. It is a day in and a day out. Those lines is keeping us out of trouble. So This is the story right now on the ES. Nothing below the 35.25 to buy. Nothing. We need to be a limited order 35.25, limited order 54, 55 level, limited order buy on the YM 671 limited order, and Russell is going. And now there we go. Buckle up. We're about to break those area, and we are about to have a new signals. Taking a little pause, taking a little break, and I'll be right back. Couple minutes. Thank you. Can you imagine those guys? They thought it was long, and I said, "Hold your horse between those two lines." And they went, how many guys are shooting in the blind right now, and they are using dummy indicators. Those indicators pointing long, and it's not long. So for our traders, everything on that chart is respected, and the most respected ones is the trailing stop one and trailing stop two. And a day in and a day out is the same story. It's the same story again and again, again. So when we called for you to be limited order at 35.25, 55, and take those above those lines was not idiotic. It is this, if this market, this play here we are not gonna get involved in this play. We're not gonna call it off until it is off, and as long as we are on this Nasdaq, the trailing stop, your floor and fibs is at 51.25 with a double resistance. There is no long trade. It is a stay short. And, this programmer, it made them so small. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe not everybody have the same eye, but this one here is this new signal on your zone. And this one here, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it on the, it says on it short, but you cannot see it because it's very small. So I told him to do it today. To make it bigger because nobody can see those signal. But right there, there is a short is going to be on your zone. And let me tell you what we are doing on the strategy with the zone. For the ones have a full package, you will have it immediately. And then maybe later we'll put it in the public or not. I don't know yet. But let me show you something here on that. Any of those ones here. This one here we are testing. On that one here, we have the calculation for the zones, and we have those arrows. If you notice, those comes in your zone. So, and those they're not a repaint, but they need a confirmation. So they come in on the second bar or the third bar, usually. Depends how fast the market is. But what we are doing, we are putting an entry point on your zone as an ATM when the indication showing short, then there is a system coming on your zone, which we will be covering on Monday a lot, which for members only, no guests allowed. And okay, there is a new signal. Let's see where. Okay, it's forex. Anyway, so what we are doing, we are measuring the highs and the lows from the previous days and the levels zone support resistance from the previous days, like what we have, like today, the key point, and then on those key point, we are going. The system is going to trade the fibs for you on. So when it is to the downside, is only going to be taken as short, and there is no optimization needed because it depends on the market movement. And now, if we notice here, we come into the Nasdaq, and we are so on this one here. There is a short signal plotted on the Nasdaq, and then the system will calculate your previous fibs and then make the entry for you. And I'm not going to make it full automated. I want to make it ATM, not because I want to save money, because I want to get anyone activate to look at the chart and manage his own trade for his own safety. Because it is nice to auto trade. We're not talking from weakness. We can show you tons of trades taken. But combining an auto trade with a human, it is a silver bullet. If you wanted to just auto trade, is gonna be life like a cucumber. One day in your right hand, one day in your left hand. Put it politely. So, I mean, this kind of auto trades, any kind of those basic auto trades. If you don't want to look at the market and the market go into your direction, you will be making tons of money, and it will be outperforming any trader. Because this kind of auto trades, especially if we are using the swing trading, I can sit down and show you all kind of different time frame. It will be hit the target, no sweat. Anything, anything you want, you know. Uh, there we go. Anything you want, you will get it. But what I'm trying to say is, when the market is going sideways, this is where you start giving back your profit. But when you're learning how to trade and then combining auto trade and manage the auto trade, then you can say, I want to change career, I want to change life. You cannot change um, being a lack of money in the market, a lack of capital. I mean, three, four, $5,000, $10,000. Believe me, it's not a real capital. As an example, we have some people have a real money where they take one contract each. They don't take all of them, but once they hit the 1,000, they are done for today. They care less if the ES hold the fib line or not. And then once they see, when we were up 1,000, they are done, closed everything and done. They don't care about fib line. They don't care if the market. Once they see $1,000 here, they're done. So but those guys, a new signal on the DAX sell 020, target 1993. So, but when those guys have $4,000 or $5,000, have no experience in the market, has no knowledge in the market, and he has no money, no experience, no knowledge, and the worst case, he doesn't want to touch anything. So that equal to banana is not going to be equal to success, guys. When three negatives in there, it's not equal to success. But when you are willing to look or push the needle left and right, break even, target, and you let the auto trade manage, take the trade for you, and you just manage it with a trailing stop loss. You don't need to be a brilliant trader. You just follow the chart. That it is, you can call yourself, I want to change my lifestyle. If you are not willing to give to this market your effort, then you will be wasting your time and your money the rest of your life. My best choice, if you have $3,000, $5,000, do not buy any system. I strongly advise you get in the car, go to Las Vegas, put them. At least you get a free drink. At least you know where you spend your money. Leave that business alone, because you are making noises and you're making everybody life. You bring negative to this business, and it is better for you to go to Las Vegas. If you're not willing, and I say it the way it is, and we are in the position to say it the way it is, if you're not willing to put some time, I'm not talking about 2 years and 3 years, but if you are not willing to put couple of 3 weeks to learn any kind of system and stick to it, whether it's our system and whatever gets you excited, or somebody else system, if you're not gonna get involved in the market, you're gonna be buying auto trade for the rest of your life, and you're gonna be bringing negative to this guy and to this guy, and the worst things is bring negativity to those atmosphere. The only time, if you have a three, four, $5,000, we have a very good opportunity right now to start with a micro account and get yourself understand this market, and try to make it. I mean, it is amazing what you get sometimes in the email for a guy want to leave his wife. He never traded in his life, and now he want to buy an auto trade so he can leave her as soon as possible. Another guy, he has a retarded son. He want to buy him an auto trade so he can leave him something behind to make a living off. And it is really sad stories, because most of the time those guys have no knowledge about the market. I mean, and when a guy think he can buy an auto trade because he want to leave his wife, and he never traded because he wants an auto trade to make money as soon as possible, and this is a very wrong thinking, and he's gonna get in trouble. What I'm saying is, I say it the way it is. It's not a sell stock. I don't care about the sell stock. We are here trying to learn how to trade. But if you are with that attitude, you're gonna bring negative to your surrounding, and try to go to this micro account and try to learn how to trade the future, or trying to find an auto trade where it can take your emotions away from you and take the trades for you, like what we are doing here, and you just manage the trade. Combining machine and a human is a silver bullet. You cannot rely on an autopilot by itself. Let me let me say it the way it is. Would you fly an airplane when there is nobody inside the cabin, is based on an autopilot? Would you take your family on this airplane? Right now, the technology, the airplane can fly by itself and land anywhere in this world with no pilot. But would you fly it? So what I'm saying is, for those guys that just auto trade, and the same song every morning, it's like you put in a CD in your car, listen to music. I want to change my career. I'm bored. I want to change a job. Well, this one here is a career guy, and you gotta take care of it. And it is simple. Once you learn it, it is simple. It's not that hard. It just, you need to be stable with your system, and get to know whatever system you have in your hand. And it has to be working system. Of course, there is a lot of bad systems out there. As long as that system following the market is not a system. What we need in the future, predicting, not MACDs or ATRs following the market. What we need to know here, here is the secret with the future trading. All what happened here is in the past, is finished, is done, is done, is in the past. I don't need a guy with a light bulb tell me or analyze for me what happened. Anyone can see that. What I want to know is this bar here, that bar, where it's going. Don't tell me what happened. You know, this is not, don't tell me what happened. I know what happened. Tell me, where is that bar going? If that system, any system out there, can tell you where is this bar going, you are in a good hands. But I don't need something telling me, or I don't need a guy with a light bulb tell me what happened. I know exactly what happened. Thank you. Tell me, where is this bar going right now? Not on a recorded video. Come here live, front of everyone, and tell me, where is this bar going? If you cannot come in live, front of everybody, and show me where is this bar going, there is nothing to talk about. It's finished, it's done, it's over. This is a very simple, straightforward challenge. I need to know, where is this bar going. The first bar on your right hand, give me prediction. Don't give me indicator, follow that. Don't give me an indicator, keep it jumping from one bar to another to give me signal. I don't want that. I want, when we say reversal, it is a reversal. When we say it is an entry, it is an entry. So 90% of future traders struggles on those matters because they are using indicators following the market. We need indicator predicting the market, not follow. You're trading future and you're following. No, if you are trading future, you need to predict. We don't have a crystal ball, but we need to predict. Very simple. Optimization, all the platforms, all the different platform with optimization auto trade. On an optimization, you see is a perfect strategy, and it makes a lot of money. The problem when you put it back to live trading, you will see the optimization didn't do well, sir. And like what we are doing right now, it does not require optimization. Why does not require optimization? Because we've been doing this for so many years. We know when the market is over. You cannot do anything about it. We know when the market is over, and we know when the market is going back in, pulling back re-entry based on the price level. So when we tell this guy to go ahead and study what happened in the past and try to combine it with the future, and then when we have a line here, and if this line has been hidden many times in the past, like what happened with the ES, then take a trade to the right direction. It is much more complicated than that. But once you know your strategy, once you know your system, then it does not. If you are using an ATR strategy, yeah, or a MACD, yes, good luck. Enjoy optimization from now till Christmas. But when a system, it is functioning system, you know in and out how it works, and then you all what you need to do, add a little touch to it, and it will work. That's exactly. And what I like about it, I don't want you to take that many trades on an auto trade. I don't like taking too many trades on any auto trade, and because right now, when the market going sideways, you're gonna start having a problem. So less trades, more efficiency, and get you from A to B in peace. Folks, it is 11:40. It was a beautiful day. Okay, we'll wait. Maybe we can get you the new signal. Let's see if we can get a new signal before we close up today. I don't see any new signal, my friend. It's the same entry. The ES is going back and forth to the same entry and it's trying to hit the. You see? Look at the ES. It is 28.24. We missed by 3 ticks to the target. So here what it is when you are using a fully automated, because you can use that system on a full automated. So on a full automated, you will be missing a couple ticks in here. But if you are looking at it, you can force it down and close it and call it off for today. And it is over. So this is how it is. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to get a new signal. It's 11:42. So let's see if we can get a new signal in there. One of the secret, guys, it is staying away from the chop. We know all our traders are done with the short trades. And then once you hit and you exit this trade, all this sideways market, you skip it. Where on a normal auto trade, you you just dive into it. Actually, let me. This is an example. When you are using a normal auto trade, of course we can filter it and all this, but this is a scalper. It's not the swing trading. As you see, the scalping today is going in and out. A lot of winning trades. I'm not going to argue with that, but this is the scalper, and there is a lot of trades, and then there is. Let me take one with the swing. Let me see. This is a swing trading. Let me find. And this is the Russell swing trading. One of the things with those auto trades, when the market is trending, nobody can out trade those auto trades. No one, not even a guy been trading for 50 years, because those guys are faster with this. But this is not the problem. The problem is when the market, like now, is sideways. This is where the market, the auto trade is still taking a trade, but when the market, every time the market pull back, taking a trade, and then the market goes the opposite direction. So the market movement is not helping that auto trade on 244 ticks to catch a very nice long trend for today. Tomorrow could be different. It could be making 10,000. But the different, what I'm trying to um, deliver this message, that you are not at the mercy of that auto trade, whatever that auto trade you are using. Because if this market moving, we have seen on the swing trade in the DAX making 10,000 euro on one trade. But what about when the market is not moving? Now we are heading in the summer where there is a low volume, and the performance on any auto trade is going to go down. And what you going to do? So, but if you know how to read the market, or taking a signal, or saying, okay, that kind of trade in here, that can tell you if you need to take a trade or not, and combining the auto trade of that system here, and you manage it. You can make it. It is. We have on the new release is going to be 3 automated to trade on the signal, full automated ATM and an ATM strategy. And I'm encouraging my traders not to use the full automated. So I'm encouraging my trader not to use the full automated, to use the ATM, so they can learn and develop their own trading. But again, they have the system, and it's up to them what they want to do with it. But this one here is not hard, and then we are giving you support on a daily basis, teaching you how to trade this. So, like today, we don't have even one trader lost money, and they build their confidence, and now most of them, they start having their confidence back. And this is very important, not to be surrounded by negative people all the time. They don't know how, where, and I don't know, all this. Stay away from those guys, and try to combine those two together, and I'm sure you'll get somewhere. I'm sure you'll get some. Folks, I want to say thank you very much for today. We did very well. We're going to keep whatever we have done today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm thinking to try the Steam video, or maybe I will not be, I don't know what, but or maybe leave it as is for tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll see tomorrow what happened. I want to say thank you very much. God bless you all, and thank you. It has been my pleasure. If you like what you see, please give us a like on the YouTube, and we'll see tomorrow. If we have time, I'll be more than glad to come in and go live. It is 50-50. I'm not sure for tomorrow. Thank you. Bye for now.